Yes, I'm serious. We're doing this. Greetings one and all, my name is Lancer and welcome to a reaction. I haven't done one of these in a minute. This one's a very special one though. And honestly one that's kind of been a long time coming. And we're doing this one for a couple of different reasons. I mean the first one being that the Ahsoka show is just around the corner, so I figured we would look back on the origins of Ahsoka. But also, on the day I'm uploading this, August 10th, is the 15-year anniversary of the Star Wars The Clone Wars movie, and just Clone Wars in general. 15 years, huh? Sheesh. So yeah, this video is just gonna be us rewatching and re-reacting to the Clone Wars movie, the thing that started it all, and my love for Star Wars The Clone Wars. Honestly, it might not be so much as a full reaction, like I won't be having a full-length thing for this, as much as just me talking, you know, nostalgia, and just really looking back on everything. 15 years, man, I still can't believe that. Either way, let's just jump right into the movie. I remembered it took them forever to finally, like, put this on Disney+. I'm also gonna be eating, because I haven't had lunch yet, so... Yes! I know I've talked about that, like, I've been with Clone Wars since day one.
A galaxy divided.
Yes.
Striking swiftly after the Battle of Geonosis.
But I never saw the original, like, this movie in theaters. Like, I haven't been with it since day one in that regard.
Crime Lord Jabba the Hutt's son has been kidnapped.
What a start to the Clone Wars, bro. But I've watched the show since day one, which I think came out not long after the movie first came out. Now, there's the whole, like, Easter egg that's later in the last episode of Clone Wars, where Ahsoka's like, yes, put in Anakin's code 8108. 8108 is August 10th. 2008, which is when this movie was first released at, I think it was the Egyptian Theater. It was when the first, like, premiere was.
This is a dark day for the Republic.
This is technically the last time Samuel L. Jackson ever played Mace Windu. I never realized we saw the medical facility so early. It's been a long time since I've watched this movie.
A messenger we are sending with important orders for General Kenobi.
A messenger.
See to it that she gets there.
Yes, the Battle of Christophsis.
They're back! We never should have sent the ship back for supplies. It wasn't my idea to send the ship back.
Yeah, I know, like, the biggest thing with this movie is just like, oh, it looks so horrible. I mean, I would say horrible, but just, like, compared to what we get later, there's still a lot that goes on in this battle. I love it. Also, this isn't, like, the first thing, technically, in the Clone Wars timeline. There's the cat and mouse episode, and then Hidden Enemy that takes place before this. And then it's this movie, if you watch it chronologically. Ah, I dropped my napkin. Ah.
What's our plan of attack, sir?
Follow me.
I had this movie on DVD, and I would always just pop it in when I was younger. Oh, that poor guy. Oh yeah, the guy who punches the droid. Hold on. What a hero. I know that originally Tamir Morrison was supposed to voice the clones. I don't remember exactly what happened. This one droid. Yeah. Cool little backstory for myself. This movie came out in 2008, and right around not long after that is when the show started. That time was right around when I first started kindergarten. And of course, like, the last season of Clone Wars came out right around the time when I finished high school. So it's kind of like a interesting book open and book close. Another reason why I just have so much love for this series. Oh, here she comes.
Fresh troops, new supplies, and perhaps they brought my new Padawan with them. Padawan would just slow me down.
Oh yeah. I love that that's an interesting part of the story, that she was supposed to be Obi-Wan's.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Ahsoka. Master Yoda sent me.
I love her. I love that then later in season 7 they kind of redo that scene.
I'm the new Padawan learner. I'm Ahsoka Tano.
I cry, man.
But I'm afraid I've actually been assigned to Master Skywalker.
What? No. There must be some mistake.
I'm assigned to Anakin Skywalker, and he is to supervise my Jedi training.
Damn right he is.
I have brought Jabba's
Ventress.
abandoned monastery.
This is also the last time I hear Christopher Lee as Count Dooku.
There's been a mix-up. The youngling isn't with me.
Stop calling me that. You're stuck with me, Sky Guy.
I don't even think you're old enough to be a Padawan.
Well, maybe I'm not. But Master Yoda thinks I am.
It's sad because I recently read some stuff about how, obviously, like, when Ahsoka was first introduced in this story, she received horrible backlash. I mean, you could see why, just, like, upon just having this movie and even the first couple seasons of Clone Wars. She's a brat. And I think it was, like, season 2, 3, where Filoni even realized, like, alright, this isn't gonna work, so then they changed her up. Just, like, on the whole backlash thing, it's like Ashley Eckstein was, like, super, like, destroyed by it. It's like, oh man. But she kept going, and I respect the hell out of that. Now, of course, she's a fan favorite character. It's just a thing with Star Wars fans. It's like, just give them time. At least back then, it was that way. I don't give a fuck, man. This movie's so iconic.
If you're a captain and I'm a Jedi, then technically I outrank you, right?
In my book, experience outranks everything.
True. Music's really good in this. Is it still Kevin Kiner who composes this? Yeah, it's still Kevin Kiner. I love these clones. I love they made a whole action figure around this one scene. Is it canon that these are the same two ARF troopers that are with him during the Ryloth thing? I think that'd be cool. That's my headcanon, because why not?
No, I'm the one with enthusiasm. You're the one with the experience. I'm looking forward.
I mean, it's not like Anakin's too experienced at this point. Yeah, he trained with Obi-Wan for his Padawan stuff and everything up to this point. But in terms of war, like by this point, it's only, what, a couple months after Attack of the Clones? It's not like he has crazy amounts of experience. He's just a prodigy. I love that it's literally just Metal Gear Solid.
We should fight these guys instead of just sneaking around.
I prefer a good fight to all this sneaking around.
We're inside the shield.
It's a good thing it wasn't like a powerful ray shield that just eviscerate you. I love Obi-Wan and his clone armor.
I said run!
Man, I just can't help but smile at all this shit. Smart. Why'd they never upgrade the droidic attack to have it that they can have the shield while they're rolling still? I like this one shot here in a second. Why is no one gonna shoot this guy? I love this scene.
I've conceded the battle. Now we simply have to negotiate the terms of surrender.
I've conceded the
Don't
battle.
try any of your tricks, Jedi.
I love this guy. It's interesting that he never comes up again. His name is General Loathsome.
You, bring us something liquid.
Pisses in a cup.
This shouldn't take long.
The master negotiator. Oh yeah, the soda can droids. It's interesting that these are like the only battles we see these droids in. Bruh.
Sorry.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Is that a subtle foreshadowing for what's to come? Whose side are you on, Ahsoka? Uh-oh.
What happened to the shield?
They should have added the heavy cannons to Battlefront 2. Oh, this fucking scene. Everyone shut up.
You never would have made it as Obi-Wan's Padawan, but you might make it as mine.
Man, Kevin Kiner, you're no John Williams. But that Ahsoka theme, man. That mission was a mess, but it's funny that they're just like, yeah, you can be my Padawan, why not? Oh yeah, it's the best scene in this whole fucking movie. Here we go.
Ridge, your comms got static. Got it.
Ah, Ridge.
Stand by.
Bro, this is such a cool, like, scene.
Paradise, rock jumpers.
Welcome to Paradise, Rock Jumpers. They should have done shit like this more often. Like, imagine if, like, right before Umbara, they do, like, you know, the red light, green light, go.
Concentrate fire on sector 11374265.
I hate that I remember that number. 11374265.
This is where the fun begins.
Literally gives this clone an upskirt shot in a second. Oh, the guitar riff, bro. Yep. Well, that clone's getting his best view. She's 15. Jesus Christ. Well, to be fair, that clone's like probably what, like 2 years old? I'm not gonna debate Star Wars age of consent. Oh, that was cool sound design there. Staps.
Gotta keep up. Rex, follow me.
Yes, sir. Working on it.
Yeah.
Surrender, Jedi.
I knew you'd get here, Snips. Eventually.
Always in time to save your life.
Okay, that makes it seem like that they've been doing stuff for a while, but like it's been we're barely half an hour in. I get passage of time, so it's probably I know that there's like a decent amount of time between this amount. It's like always in time to save your life for like the 2 days we've been master and student.
Not a place for a servant girl.
Do servant girls carry these? I'm a Jedi Knight. Or soon will be.
Okay, when it comes to the whole like Ahsoka not having the best start, that's one of the scenes I think of. Is that it's just like, okay, roll your eyes, get over it. God, it's fucking Jesus Christ. God, I want to stomp this little booger.
Just wait until you see what he'll grow into.
Do we ever see? 'Cause obviously we know Jabba's fate. Whatever happens to Rhoda.
I bring a warning. The Jedi are planning to destroy you.
I love Dooku's scheming. Imagine if Rex died here.
Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am. Sir. Launch all fighters.
The Clone Wars movie is problematic. How dare you misgender? Oh, yes, I love this.
Let me show you how it
Works clean. Hey, with the hard ER. It's an interesting thing that you don't ever see really again is them using their blasters. Visorless Cody doesn't exist, he can't hurt you. Explain this then, atheist. I watched a video on this recently, it's just like, why does Cody not have his visor in this scene? It's just like, so jank.
We've got you outnumbered.
Outnumbered. Wait. 1, 2.
Where's Skywalker?
Interesting, it just refers to him as Skywalker.
Ventress, I know you're here. Can't.
Okay, this scene's pretty funny. I think the lightsaber fights in this movie are pretty deep. Pretty decent, all things considered.
You'll have to do better than that, my darling.
My darling. Underrated character, Ventress. This is literally the only time she ever does the double-bladed thing with her sabers. I mean, it just shows like how skilled Ventress really is with in terms of lightsaber combat. It's like she can do dual wield, she can do single, she can do double. Like, bruh, what can't she do?
Your master will not be pleased.
Yeah, at times Ventress has failed Dooku. No wonder he ends up just having her killed.
There's no point of fighting any longer.
Tatooine. God, that thing looks like video game texture.
There's so much more we can talk about out here. Like the sand.
I'm more or less just skimming through the movie just because, like, I know everything. Okay, I said that the death battle earlier is the best scene in the movie. I think it's just second to this scene.
Surrender the Huttlet or die, Skywalker.
Like, it's coming off like Attack of the Clones. You'd never expect them to have a rematch this soon.
Your training has come a long way,
Boy, I love Christopher Lee. And this is one of my favorite saber battles, and not just this movie, but the whole Clone Wars. How's he blocking with a lightsaber? I love that in Clone Wars, every time Anakin fights Dooku, it's like a benchmark for how strong he's getting.
I have just killed Jabba's son.
You've fallen for my little trick, Count. It's nothing but rocks.
When he sends him. God, fighting in the sand, man, it's literally the worst place to have a sword battle. Just takes his whip and leaves him.
What is that?
Ah, Fox, the hero.
Mighty Jabba, I came here to negotiate.
Negotiate with a saber to the throat. I love that this is not only the first, but it's not gonna be the last time Jabba deals with the Skywalker. It's like, by all accounts, Anakin kind of earns the right to kill Jabba, but I know that that would mess everything up. Maybe it would save Han in the long run. Oh, I never realized the music in this goddamn movie. Love that shot.
Senator, you have my undying gratitude.
Yeah, you'll pipe each other later.
Jabba would be most appreciative if you bring Dooku to justice for his crimes.
That never goes anywhere.
The engines of this war turn in our favor.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, happy ending for Jabba. Oh my god, what a movie. Not the best Star Wars product by any means, that's for sure. But for a start to the Clone Wars, it's a start. And 15 years old definitely looks it. That's how old Ahsoka is in this movie, I think. He's either 15 or 14. I know I, like, barely watched this movie. Like, I've watched that movie in its entirety thousands of times. Like, I don't need to... I know the key points to hit. I don't need to watch it all. Well, with Ahsoka right around the corner, the TV show, it's interesting to, you know, revisit the first time. Well, I mean, if you want to get super technical, the first time we ever see Ahsoka on screen in something, in terms of chronologically, is the first episode of Tales of the Jedi, where we see her birth and, you know, that whole thing. But I mean, the first time, in terms of release, we ever saw her on screen, obviously, it was this movie. Honestly, if you want to do some super, like, fan servicey shit, the first shot of Ahsoka should be her walking off a ship or something. Very fan servicey, but I would appreciate it. Either way, this was my re-reaction and... well, re-reaction, this is my rewatch of Star Wars The Clone Wars, the movie. The 15-year anniversary special, as well as preparation and getting ready for the Ahsoka show, which will be coming out on the 23rd, in just a couple weeks, which I will be doing reactions to that week to week. week, so look forward to that. I am looking forward to it. I'm not gonna say whether or not I think it's gonna be good or not, just because I have said that before. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Boca Boba, and been proven wrong. So I mean, it's Dave Filoni and it's Ahsoka, so at the very least, I just want some good Clone Wars and even Rebels, you know, Easter eggs and good shit. I watched the one trailer. I've tried to not watch anything else just because, you know, it's already so close to when it's gonna come out, so it's like I don't need to watch anything else. I can wait. I have patience. Either way, look forward to those reactions coming up in the coming time, as well as other Star Wars content that'll be coming in the future, and of course anime, gameplay, and everything else far and few between that I will be covering on this channel. So thank you all for joining me on this. I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching. May the Force be with you.